Hi all, I just wanted to spend a little bit of time explaining who Ricky Gill is and how he's come to be known to me and how we are looking to move forward with him as a partner in a working relationship with Freedom. I've known Ricky since before Christmas now, so sort of, where are we, 5-6 months. And he's been working with me as a business coach to help me through any barriers that I might have for myself, and to really help me move Freedom to where it needs to be for now and in the future. And out of that, which obviously means to me that I was meant to meet this person, came this information that not only has Ricky worked within a pupil referral unit for teenage children, he has also trained support workers, and he has also had a real life history, which I'm sure he wouldn't mind me sharing with you, that when he was younger he was in a gang, and he's actually turned his life around from there into this very, very capable coach that specialises in transforming people from where they are to where they want to be and helping them break down any barriers that they find on the way. And my brain, which is a very creative brain, joined a few dots up and went, wow, this is brilliant. We could actually move Ricky into a place in our business in a way of collaborative working, whereby he is helping us to move our support workers to where they need to be. And in my mind, that needs to be that they are bridging the gap between CAMS and the mental health support that the children we are working really need on the ground. As we all know, CAMS do a fantastic job, but unfortunately their services are very, very stretched, which what has meant that their bar, if you like, their threshold for service provision has been moved so high that it actually means that what we consider a need on the ground for a child or a young person isn't really considered as a need by CAMS. And then I thought, well, actually, we've got really capable support workers on the ground with these children that have developed a working professional relationship with this child, which is probably the most access anyone has with these children. And they are capable, competent people that have a background in understanding mental health. If we can bring the learning from somebody like Ricky and the understanding of how the brain works, what's going on in someone's head at a certain point in time, how to manage that and operate that on the ground, and more importantly, what do I need to do in that situation? So when I'm faced with this, what do I need to do? And by understand what's going on in the individual's head, and by understanding how I need to display myself and operate within that, then I can get the best out of this situation and move this young person from where they are to where they need to be. So that's kind of the first part of where we are with Ricky, and what I'm very excited about, this development of what we're going to be calling transformational training. Now, the transformational training is very much about taking the learning that we need to take from somebody that is a professional mental health person and how we transpose that on the ground as a working practitioner, and how we can help a young person move from where they are to where they need to be, and the creative exploration of that on the ground in a safe way with an underpinning knowledge that we are going to get from Ricky. So the first round of that is happening at the end of April, and that will be a workshop-based learning that Ricky will attend, and both myself and some selected support workers will attend. And the idea of that is that we are creating a sharing our experiences to date, working out what the common threads are with the difficult situations we've found ourselves in, and then creating a learning program based around that. The learning program is going to be called Transformational Support Training. So we are then going to be moving ourselves towards a place where our support workers are going to be second to none. They are going to be the best because we have invested this time, energy and money into them to create this transformational knowledge that will bridge the gap between the mental health services that are currently available and what we are doing on the ground. So that is the stage one of the approach.
We start with the power of mindful being, a journey into blissful tranquility to build a mind which is peaceful and resilient. This is the golden thread which runs through the whole resilient life system. It's with calm, present attention that we're able to bring the many layers of the mind into focused awareness. As we do this, we're building the neural architecture for our brains to thrive and our minds to flourish. Humans are driven by the need for connection, yet we often have to protect ourselves from the harmful effects of relationships when they arise. With the power of positive relationships, you'll learn to distance yourself from these harmful effects. You'll gain the strength and confidence to speak your truth peacefully and to repair the inevitable ruptures when they arise from conflict. It's a hard truth, but life can be painful at times, and we all have to learn to weather storms. Some of those storms come from unforeseen life events we have no choice over, and many more are created by the more primitive structures in our brain that have their roots in our distant evolutionary past. With resilience, you weave a safety net for the brain, so you can pass through these storms peacefully, quickly returning to the enjoyment of your life.
Okay, so we're going to be working with Ricky. I've explained why and how, and there's going to be 3 key areas to that work initially. The first key area is going to be that we're going to offer staff one-to-one supervision with Ricky and coaching sessions to work through anything that they're finding particularly difficult or any situation that might have left them with any trauma, because I'm very keen that we not only look after the mental health of the people we're working with, but the people that work for us. So that's the first area of work that we're going to be working. The second area of work is going to be the training for support workers that we're going to call transformational training. And the third area of work is going to be delivering courses to young people and maybe families at some point in the future, but primarily to start with to young people, that is going to look at how they manage their own mental health and give them some tools that they can use to help them work through it, and also to interlink that with healthy lifestyle, well-being, and that will all be attached to activities, because we've got to have a hook for these young people. They've got to be doing something that they're going to enjoy, and almost under the radar they're getting this information from us whilst they're doing that. So that's on the cards as well. So there's 3 aspects to the work that we're going to be doing with Ricky.